Hello and welcome to a new episode of Bakla Burger. Today we are going to bake mini ouzi. This simple and delicious recipe is from the Middle Eastern cuisine. We are going to start with the filling. We will need some spices for the rice: salt, pepper, bay leaves, cinnamon, and cardamom. And of course the ghee to give it the special Middle Eastern flavor. Then we put the cardamom and the cinnamon in the spice bag so we can prevent the hassle searching on them at the end. We start with a tablespoon of ghee, a cup of washed rice, with a cup and a half hot water. We add the spices bag, bay leaves, and around a teaspoon of salt and pepper each. We give it a little stir and then we move it to the other stove, on a medium-high heat for the next 15 minutes. For the second part of the filling, we need 200 grams ground beef, a cup of peas, salt and pepper, and raisins. We start with adding a little bit of olive oil and the ground beef. We don't really need the olive oil since the ground beef is fatty enough. We add the salt and pepper, around a teaspoon each, followed by the peas. We add the raisins, and of course you can soak the raisins in a hot water and add them later instead of cooking them with the meat. In about 10 to 15 minutes, the meat will be cooked as well as the peas. If the peas is fresh, they usually take more time to be cooked. After giving it a taste, we add more salt and pepper if needed. Since we're almost done with the filling, we will still need to toast the pine nuts. You can also use cashew or almonds. This recipe actually can go really well with them too. We add a little bit of olive oil to the pan and we start toasting them on a medium-high heat. Oil just fastens the process. You can always skip it if you'd like. Now we have all the fillings ready. We add the rice to the ground beef. We move the bay leaves and the spices bag and we mix very well. We take a little taste. Seems ready. And this is the final stage of making the ouzi. You need a Phyllo pastry, ghee, and any small bowl to shape the ouzi. Cover the parchment paper with a layer of ghee so we can get it crunchy from the bottom. Make sure the surface is dry and clean so it doesn't stick the phyllo dough while cutting it. Two layers of phyllo dough is enough, so we can fold it into two, so we will have 4 layers in total. It's 40 by 60 size. When we fold it and cut it into 4, we will have around 15 by 10 centimeters each, which is enough for our mini-sized ouzi. We put the Phyllo pastry in the top of the bowl. We push gently inside, and then we start adding the filling. Start folding it from the corners and press gently while rotating the ball until you feel it's well sealed from all sides. And voila, we have the first ouzi. Now just repeat the process until you have enough ouzi for the entire family. Cover the ouzi with a generous amount of ghee, because this is what is gonna make it extra crunchy and tasty. Garnish the ouzi with the black cumin, sesame seeds, or almond flakes. This will give it an extra irresistible flavors. And now it's ready to be baked on preheated oven with 230 Celsius or 440 Fahrenheit temperature for 10 to 15 minutes. Just keep an eye on them, especially if you have a tiny oven like mine. Look how durable they are. Aren't they lovely? And of course, Ouzi without tzatziki is not a real Ouzi. You can find the tzatziki video on the link somewhere on the screen and also in the description below. You will love it. Let's eat this. I can't resist this. The last bite, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.